Back again today with some Madden science, as today here on Madden 20. In this Madden 20 experiment, we're going to see what would happen to the landscape of the NFL if the NFL's top 100 players retired, or whatever I call it in the title. Retired, vanished, died, or became a pigeon, or became a reindeer. We're going to see what would happen if the top NFL players were no longer in the NFL. And the players that we are going to use for today's experiment is the official NFL top 100 players for this season. And I will leave a link to that list in the description box below. So it's not necessarily going to be the top 100 overall players according to Madden 20. It's going to be the top 100 NFL players according to the official NFL Network list. So you might see some higher overall players still existing in the NFL. But that's according to the Madden ratings guys. As we all know, they're not the most reliable sources. But hopefully you guys do enjoy today's experiment. And if you do, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new and turn on the notification bell if you haven't. Make sure in the comment section below to let me know of any other future Madden experiments that you do have in the comment section below. And also guys, I was planning on releasing my new NCAA Dynasty series today. I recorded the first 2 episodes, and the editing, I didn't want to rush it. It was becoming really rushed, and I wanted to take my time, so I'm gonna wait until Saturday to drop that. I'm super freaking excited, dude. I've not been this passionate about a series in a long time since I did release the Reject series. Hopefully you guys are excited for that. It's gonna come out probably Saturday, early afternoon, and I might upload the second episode on Sunday depending on how well the first episode does do. And one last thing, I know this is completely random. I normally take Fridays off now, but the next day or so, I'm going to release a very mini FIFA 20 career mode series where I do a full entire career mode series in like 2 days. Because EA Access is coming out. I always enjoy FIFA. FIFA's like probably my favorite game to actually play. So I just wanted to do that, see how it does on the channel. So if you don't watch that, I fully understand. But I still think it's going to be fun. I'm going to just try to finish the series while EA Access is out. You have 10 hours to do it. So I have 10 hours to complete the whole entire series. So I think that'll be fun. There'll probably be like 6 or so episodes the next 2 days. So I'm going to be grinding on that. So I hope you guys are excited. But enough of that talking. You guys don't even care. First things first, I do want to just look at the NFL teams overalls with the top 100 NFL players completely gone. So Buccaneers down to a 75. I am curious to see who the highest overall team is, and I want to see what team had the biggest overall decrease. The Cardinals 73 overall. The Chargers dropped big time down to a 72 overall. Kansas City Chiefs all the way down to 72. They're without Patrick Mahomes and a bunch of other players. Their offense down to a 69. Indianapolis Colts still looking really good. Their offense is good. 75 overall team. Dallas Cowboys with a huge drop-off down to a 71 overall and a 69 defense. The Miami Dolphins is technically the normal Miami Dolphins. Looks like the Philadelphia Eagles could be an early Super Bowl favorite, still at a 79 overall. Atlanta Falcons a 76 overall. San Francisco 49ers still very solid at a 76. New York Giants at a 71 overall. Not really many changes here aside from Saquon. Jacksonville Jaguars 75 overall, still solid. New York Jets a 76 overall. Detroit Lions 74. Green Bay Packers with the huge drop-off down to a 71 overall and a 67 overall offense without Aaron Rodgers and a couple other solid players. Carolina Panthers a 76 overall, still solid. New England Patriots 77 overall. Oakland Raiders 74. LA Rams 73, Baltimore Ravens a 79 overall, Washington Redskins 74, New Orleans Saints 76, Seattle Seahawks 73, Pittsburgh Steelers a 76, Houston Texans a 71, Tennessee Titans a 75, Vikings with might be what is the biggest drop-off, down to a 68 overall, 67 offense, 73 defense. Bears 76 overall, Bengals a sub 70 at a 69 overall. Bills I don't even think changed at all. I don't think they lost even one player. They might have lost Tre'Davious White, but that's about it. Denver Broncos at 72, Cleveland Browns a big drop off down to a 73, and back to the Buccaneers at a 75 overall. And whatever team I land on here, I'm just gonna like close my eyes and I'm gonna count from 5, 4, 7, 2, 5. Green Bay Packers. Just in case you guys were wondering, this is a majority of the players that no longer exist in the NFL. Guys such as Todd Gurley, Amari Cooper, Jalen Ramsey, Zeke, DeAndre Hopkins, Eddie Jackson, Jamal Adams, George Kittle, Alvin Kamara, TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, Jared Goff, Danielle Hunter, Patrick Mahomes, Leighton Vander Esch, Deshaun Watson, Jalen Smith, James Conner, Darius Leonard, Derwin James, Baker Mayfield, Phillip Lindsay, Bradley Chubb, and a lot more. And once again, if you're unfamiliar with the NFL Top 100 players, the full entire list, I will leave a link to that in the description box below. With that said, it's time to jump into the playoffs. And I think at this point in time, my playoff prediction, I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to get it done and win the Super Bowl if the top 100 NFL players no longer actually exist. If they vanished into thin air, if Thanos snapped his fingers, this is what the NFL would look like. Let me know your prediction in the comment section below. Let's see who can get the closest. Oh god, I have to have an MVP pick. Who's the MVP pick? I'm going to go with Marcus Mariota. That's my selection. So the Green Bay Packers, with some of the best players gone, did not make the playoffs. Standings in the NFC North, the Chicago Bears, even without Khalil Mack and company, Eddie Jackson and company, completely demolished the competition in the NFC North, going 12-3-1, Packers 6-10, Vikings 6-10, and the Lions 4-12. Looking at the best record in the league, it does go to the Bears at 12-3-1. The Colts, Rams, and Redskins all went 12-4. Jags with a really good season go 10-5-1. Ravens 10-6. Cowboys 10-6. Cardinals 10-6. My Titans 10-6. I don't even think we hardly lost any players. Bills go 9-7. The New England Patriots don't make the playoffs, which is a big, well, it's not really a shocker. I mean, they lost guys like Stephon Gilmore, they lost Tom Brady, and a couple others, Julian Edelman, Antonio Brown. Atlanta Falcons at 8-8 do make the playoffs. Where are my Eagles? The Raiders at 7-8 make the playoffs. The Chiefs with a huge drop-off. The worst record in the league actually ends up going, did I miss the Eagles? Hello? Eagles went 8-8, there they are. So, I look like a moron. Now, looking around the league, MVP, once again, Marcus Mariota is my selection. I'm a genius. I am the one who is smart. Marcus Mariota wins the MVP, my boy. Only if you would play like this in real life and not have us losing to the Colts when Jacoby Brissett is their starting quarterback. Oh man, hopefully they win tomorrow night. If they lose tomorrow night against the Jaguars, I think I'm officially done with him. I've been backing him for the last 5 years. This is the year to be able to win the division, and if they don't, I think I'm ready to move on. But anyways, Matt Sims in second, Sam Darnold in third, Josh Allen in fourth. There's all quarterbacks. Dak Prescott in fifth, Jacoby Brissett, speaking of the devil, coming in sixth, Le'Veon Bell in seventh, Kyler Murray in 10th, Lamar in ninth, and Leonard Fournette in 10th. Now, looking across the league, Offensive Player of the Year, Marcus Mariota in the AFC. Defensive Player of the Year, Joe Schobert. Interesting. Now, Offensive Rookie of the Year in the AFC, Josh Jacobs. And Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Josh Allen. Now, in the NFC, you have Marquise Blair for the Seattle Seahawks win the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Matt Sims. Although he's not a rookie. Isn't he like 50? Now, that's just weird. Now, the Defensive Player of the Year goes to Fred Warner. Offensive Player. Who are you? Matt Sims, is this who I think you are? Yeah, dude, this guy's 30 years old. What is he doing here? Why is he the Rookie of the Year? But anyways, moving along. The best offense in the league ends up going to the Jacksonville Jaguars, with the worst offense going to the Panthers. So, I'm not even sure who all they lost, but it didn't bode well for them. They did worse than the freaking Dolphins on offense. Now moving on to the defensive side of things. Ravens with the best defense in the league. No wonder they went 10-6. Colts with the second best defense in the league. Worst defense does go to the New York Jets, allowing 6,200 yards on the year. Now looking at some of the QB stats across all the NFL, league leader in passing goes to this guy again, Matt Sims. It clearly says he's been in the league for 7 years, yet he still won the Offensive Rookie of the Year. He pretty much blew out the rest of the competition, 4,700 yards when Nick Foles was in second with 4,400 yards. Most touchdowns passing goes to Matt Sims again with 43. Most picks on the year goes to Lamar Jackson with 19. He's definitely outplaying that statistic in real life. Now in terms of rushing yards, Le'Veon Bell leads the league with 1,600 yards and 15 touchdowns. Leonard Fournette leads the league with 16 rushing touchdowns. Now through the air, A.J. Brown, my boy, I think this guy's going to be an absolute stud for the Titans in this franchise. 1,400 yards, leads the league with 14 touchdowns as well. You have Golden Tate with the Giants lead the league with 16 touchdowns. Now defensively, Joe Schobert led the league with 136 total tackles. He had Sheldon Rankins with 12.5 sacks, Ryan Kerrigan with 11.5, Dante Hightower, Brandon Graham, and Michael Bennett all with 11, and Tremaine Edmonds, middle linebacker for the Bills, the youngster, with 10. And then you had, last but not least, Denzel Ward lead the league with 6 interceptions, with Honey Badger, Sean Williams, and Will Parks all with 5 on the year. Now last but not least, now time to see who makes it to the Super Bowl if the NFL top 100 players all disappeared, and that is going to be the Chicago Bears and the Indianapolis Colts. Not that much of a surprise when you look at the standings, like two of the best records in the league. I think it was the two best records in the league. And moment of truth, Super Bowl 54 champion ends up being the Chicago Bears, 31-28. Mitch Trubisky and company gets it done without Khalil Mack, without Eddie Jackson and company. So guys, that does it for today's experiment video. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you are new. Leave your experiment ideas that you do have for the channel in the comment section below. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace.